Hey guys, and welcome back to MoveChamp. My name is JP. I'm the founder and engineer behind this platform. And today I'm going to be showing you how you can register your company on our system with a couple easy steps. So in our last video, I showed you how to sign up. We are picking up straight from that video. If you haven't seen that video, please click the link in the description or the card to the top right of this video. So once you've signed into your account, there are a couple of ways that you can get to the company registration screen. You can click register at the top right here. You can click register company from your drop-down menu, or even in your profile, you can select register my company. Now in the screen, there are a couple of very important pieces of information that we need. So I'm going to go through it step by step to make sure we don't miss anything. So first off, let's start with a really good logo. So we're going to be registering a company called Tom's Movers. I'm going to put some resources in the description of some really good free logo creators out there that you can use to create a logo if you don't already have one. Click crop. There we go. Fantastic. We move fast. I like that message. So here we say Tom's Movers. Descriptions, we are the best movers in the land. Very good. Now the email of the associated account, in this case it is John Doe, will be placed here by default as the support email address. You can change this if you want, it's up to you. You can also give a phone number. These will be used for support purposes and on occasion given to customers. If you do have a website, you can place that in. It is entirely optional. Head office address, so this is basically just where your company is situated. Next up, terms and conditions as a URL or as terms and conditions as a text or both. So if your company is more established, you probably already have terms and conditions of using your service. If you don't have terms and conditions already set up, we do advise that you seek legal counsel to help you draw up some terms and conditions that can help protect yourself, staff, and vehicles during the course of your moves and logistics processes. And you can see we just need one of the two, but you can put both in if you wish. So how this works is when a user signs up for your service, they will have to agree to MoveChamp's terms and conditions as well as your own. We'll provide a customer with a link that they will follow to get to either your website terms and conditions or the free text terms and conditions that you place. So you'll have a whole dedicated page for that, which is really nice. Next up, value-added tax. If your company is registered for tax, we need you to click this button and provide us with your VAT number. In this case, I'm not going to tick that because it's just an example. This VAT number will be made available to the customer just in case they wish to use that number with their business practices. Next up, we have operations. So if I hover over the little question mark, gives us more information. These areas represent the locations your company operates throughout the country. So for example, if you're operating in the Western Cape, you could decide that you operate in Rondebosch, Camps Bay, Hout Bay, Fishhook, Athlone. Depending on those areas, those are the areas that you feel comfortable sending your crews out to or moving people to and from. So what we're going to do is we're going to go about and put those in. And this has autocomplete, which is really nice. Very good. Next up, the radius of area. So around these areas, how far are you willing to travel? So if you had to pick someone up, so for example, if you had to do a delivery or move someone from Athlone, how far away are you willing to go? So in this case, you can put in any number of kilometers. For example, we can go with 25 kilometers. So that's kind of a radius around these areas that your team is comfortable operating in. These settings like this are quite important to ensure that your services are displayed by the app. So you'll find that if your services aren't being displayed, it's most likely because users are requiring to move things just outside of a radius of one of these places. Next up, days of notice before move. So for example, if you're a company that requires maybe 2 days or 3 days notice to get your team together, to get your vehicles ready for action, here you can place how many days you need in advance. So for example, if a user wants to move tomorrow and you need 2 days notice, your services aren't going to show. But if they want to move next week, that's plenty of time for you to get ready. Therefore, your service will show. Next up, availability. If you're not available on Sundays or public holidays, leave these both checked. If you do work on Sundays, then uncheck that one. Simple as that. Unavailability slots can be configured from your company settings screen. So don't worry if you accidentally misconfigure these. It's really easy to set back up again. So next up, we have a refund policy. So there's nothing worse than a customer canceling at too short of a notice. You don't have enough time to reallocate your resources. You've already filled up all your trucks. This is a little inconvenient. So what we can do here is we can say that we need at least 2 days notice before the user cancels. In this case, you can select a penalty percentage that will be charged to the user if they do cancel at too short a notice. So for example, if the move is tomorrow and the user cancels today, that falls too short of the appropriate day's notice. Therefore, we can charge them 10%. The other 90% X MoveChamp fees will be refunded to the user. And that's pretty much everything we need from here. We're going to click save. On save, we'll be redirected to our new company profile. On the top left here, we can see our fantastic logo. We can see that we're currently unverified. At this point in time, our MoveChamp support team have been notified of your registration. They will now be combing through all your data. They might actually contact you if anything is missing. But until then, feel free to set up the rest of your profile, create some services, register your fleet, so that as soon as your company is approved, your services will be on show and you can start earning. There will be video links in the description on what all these settings mean. You can also visit help for more information at this point. So until our next video, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.